Ant Man, what's going on with it, homie? How you doing today? That's what's up, man. Monday morning. I mean Monday morning. I meant to say Monday. Yeah, dog. We on here on a Monday, getting it in. I'm about to run me some missions and try to see how much more further I can get in this game. I'm driving old boy's BMW. He wanted me to hook up for him, so we're gonna do some missions real quick. Let me get this wheel spin in because we got other. Hold on. What we got in here? What's this? Okay, got some in here. Got a payout, final group reward. Okay, nice. We in there with that. Let's see. Let me get this wheel spin off. I think I got this already, but nope, I don't think so. But let's see. What we doing, man? I kind of want to knock out some of these danger signs and all. I think I'm gonna go for these. Actually, nah. Where's that one? It was the Volkswagen one that I needed to get out the way. Let's see. Unless I did it all. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I think this is the one I need. Yeah, that's the
Saludos
one I
again.
need.
Remember our stock versus scratch race where I beat you by about dos millas?
Not how I remember it.
Papa Fernando said a racer should be their own mecánico. Well, I have the ultimate test. Come and meet me.
Yo, Ant-Man, how far have you progressed in the game so far, bro? Oh snap! Yeah, you definitely up there. What am I actually? Oh, okay. I'm 150, so yeah, you getting up there, bro. Man, say you ain't playing.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn right.
Ooh, that was supposed to have been a little bit more smoother than that.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route.
Actually, I think there's a speed trap on here. If it is, let's see, 105. Then there's how far I'm going down. Yeah, this is the one I need to get. So I need to break 270. I got some for that. At least I should have some for that. Nah, we ain't doing no buggies. All right, let's see. That's kind of easy.
I do,
I
but
think.
I have not been doing the race.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I think another good way to progress through the game too, bro, is like what I'm about to do now is I'm about to try to get some of these story modes done. Once I could get a little bit more of the story mode's done. I think a little bit. I think a little bit more open up. So let's see what that look like. I'll try to see if I can break this 270 with the McLaren P1. Bad boy got 7 gears in it, so she better do something. 6 gears? I don't think, nope, she ain't gonna do it.
Turn around. It is safe to do so.
Alright, I'm done playing it safe. I love the P1, thought you can do it. I said, using the Jesco is too easy. So I'm going with the Lotus. I know this will break over 180.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
So we got a voice now. What we working with?
Turn sharp left.
Oh man, they crazy.
Recalculating route.
Man, this car is so dang on clean.
Yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 yards.
I know we can.
Turn
Oh
sharp left.
snap! Just got
Turn
that.
sharp left. In 200
267.
yards, turn sharp
Sweet.
left. In 200 yards, turn sharp
Yeah, this
left.
car. Yeah, I'm about to break that. About to get that one easy. Man. There we go. The only thing that's kind of weird about this car here is the transmission. I got a drifting transmission in here, which only give it 4 gears. So with that being said, this car wants to drift a lot, so you got to kind of be easy when you're turning. And I only built this thing for speed. So 283. I'm about to break all the barriers over here.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Something like that, I
In
guess.
400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oh,
Into.
I still got it. But there's one down here that I still need to get. It's right here. This one I need to break. Got it. Alright, cool. Let's see. Where was I headed to? Oh, right here. Alright, so let's see. Yep. I did. You know, I'm just gonna fast travel because I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Alright, we fast traveling. Wait, how long? I thought I only had one more to go. That's crazy. So they, alright.
Is HRD.
This one here, bro.
Original
This is,
condition, just like when it rolled out of La
I
Fabrica
can't
in the
even lie.
60s.
I don't like
You
this.
like it?
That's a classic look. What about the upgrades, though?
Don't worry, all the upgrades are safe. We can put them back on anytime. I wanted to take a nice picture of the car.
Yeah, this one is.
Ah, yes. Natural habitat of the vulture.
Definitely not my favorite. So I think I'm gonna go on the highway as long as I can. I don't know, cause we're about to see.
This was the first Beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I owned one, Ramiro owned one. Maybe... this sounds stupid, but maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us, you know? Or maybe it's just a Mexican thing.
That's really nice, Alejandra. Probably a Mexican thing too, though.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already.
Last time I tried to just cut straight through and then do it, but yeah, that didn't help out none because I got kind of like stuck. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we about to try it. Oh, this garbage, yo. Yeah, that's garbage. There's not enough speed in this in this vehicle to actually get me there.
Ah, yes. Natural habitat of the vulture.
This was the first Beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I owned one, Ramiro owned one. Maybe... this sounds stupid, but maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us, you know? Or maybe it's just a Mexican thing.
That's really nice, Alejandra. Probably a Mexican thing too, though.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already.
That's gonna slow me down, man. I don't know about this one. This one's on.
Ah, yes. Natural habitat of the vulture.
This will be the last time I try to get this, and then I'm moving on to another one.
This was the first Beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I owned one, Ramiro owned one. Maybe... this sounds stupid, but maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us, you know? Or maybe it's just a Mexican thing.
That's really nice, Alejandra. Probably a Mexican thing too, though.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already.
Find the plan part of the last set.
See, this car needs to drop gears. It needs to drop down to 5th gear because it's riding in 6th gear and it's struggling. So if I do choose to do this again, I'm gonna drive it in manual. Yeah, there's no way in hell, ain't no way in hell you can get that. I don't know. That's BS.
Ah, yes. Natural habitat of the vulture. Ah, yes. Natural
I guess I
habitat
can't
of the
switch it to
vulture.
manual right now.
This was the first Beetle in my family, but it wasn't the last. I owned one, Ramiro owned one. Maybe... this sounds stupid, but maybe we carry the spirit of our Papa Fernando with us, you know? Or maybe it's just a Mexican thing.
That's really nice, Alejandra. Probably a Mexican thing too, though.
Definitely a Mexican thing. Come on, get the photo already.
It's a wrap. Yeah, I'm done. Ain't no way. Nah, I don't know about this one. That one don't seem right. No matter if you take the route or whatnot, you're not gonna get that one. So I'm disregarding that one altogether.
Hi, Rami. What's the plan?
Okay, hear me out. Beautiful Mexican supercar, beautiful Mexican roads, promoting the Horizon Festival.
Do we need promoting? The festival seems to be doing okay.
All right. I'll find someone else.
That's not what I said. Of course I'll help you.
I knew I could rely on you.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's
I was
go.
calling to see if you posted your video yet for old girl.
I sent it to her. I didn't post it on YouTube
Let's get
or
moving.
nothing like that
Get
yet.
some speed,
Oh, yeah.
then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do.
I was gonna say, you won't mean, I could probably, I trying to do it from your phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great speed. But
I
let's
can
see how
probably
you handle some
coach you through it if
corners.
you want me to.
400 yards.
It'd be too hard.
Turn right.
We can do
You
that.
want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask.
Right now, I'm taking it to
So
this
VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra
yeah,
Lightweight
that's
and
sick.
High Performance. It was started
Yeah,
by
man.
two brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. Less sightseeing, more going fast.
Huh?
The VUL 05 is a track-focused supercar.
Old boy at the
designed
job.
and
Well,
produced
not
in
my
Mexico,
job, but he worked at the
tested and
gas
optimized
station.
in the UK.
He
I
was
even
pretty
think I
much
saw one
stopping
at the
any and
festival when I
everybody
was
that knew
over there.
anything about
We're
cars. So
driving
he
the
like, I
pre-production
need to
version
get my
of the
car
VUL
fixed, bro.
05RR.
So I told him, I
Even
was
more
like, well, so I
track-focused
can
version.
take a video
Somehow,
and send it
the
to
designers
somebody.
reduced the
He was like, let him know I
Power to nearly
you know,
400
pretty much saying
bhp.
like he'll pay.
Then they lowered the engine
that's
by
an easy
50
charge,
millimeters
so, yeah,
to drop the
definitely.
center of gravity and improve cornering.
Outside.
Impressive.
I'll leave it up to you. I'll be
They're pretty
stopping by in the
serious
morning
about
to
the
check on them.
ultralight part.
I told myself I'll check to see if
even
it's
has
true
an
about
option for
getting,
titanium
you know,
bolts,
if
saving
I
another
give out his
4.5
number or
kilos.
whatever. So I'll do that.
What's the
Yeah,
RR stand?
Roland Racing. The car was designed for an enhanced
Oh,
track
gotcha.
experience, but
So
remains
dang,
road legal.
Honda is like that.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
When it comes to them,
Perfect.
like,
There's a couple of other things you can help
shit
out
like
with,
that,
if it's not too
not
much
to
trouble.
mention, like,
You're
shit,
never
ain't
gonna
never
let me
easy
live
to
that
do a
down, are
fucking
you?
alternator on them
Cool
bitches.
me.
Simple ass alternator, nigga.
Yeah, we'll see. I said,
Said.
I'm not about to toy with it.
Yeah.
I just got my hands on a piece of Mexican racing history. Wanna see?
Of course.
Nice.
I'm on my way.
You never find this.
What's that?
Fucking Turkish style rice in the front at Walmart, nigga.
Well, you had a time where people kind of, went home, laid back, chilled, whatever.
Yeah. It's up to you. You can stay out here if you want. I'm just going to cash this check real quick. You want to stay in the car? All right, what's up? Cash your check.
Reserve.
See how your day was, how that streaming going.
Oh, the street.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
yards. Turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Let me guess. Today's episode of Mexican Automotive History with Ramiro is about the Baja 1000.
You are very perceptive, my friend. This dune buggy was the first car to race here. Let's take it for a spin. The Baja 1000 is probably the most prestigious race held in Mexico. Do you know how it all started?
I assume the Myers Manx has something to do with it.
Correct again. The Baja 1000 started as a very elaborate marketing campaign for the car you're driving. But let me start from the beginning. On the 22nd of March, 1962, Dave Eakins and Billy Robertson did the first real Baja run. They went from Tijuana to La Paz in 39 hours, 56 minutes on new Honda CL72 Scrambler motorcycles. So they probably were a bit sore afterwards. They got a lot of media coverage though. A year later, Myers started to work on a prototype buggy he called Old Red in his garage in Newport Beach. It was based on the VW Beetle, and it paved the way for what we know as buggies. Cars that are built for off-roading using the Beetle as a donor chassis. But I guess they wanted even more publicity because in April 1967, Myers decided to make an attempt at breaking Eakins' record. And it worked! Myers did it in 34 hours and 45 minutes. Beating Eakins for more than 5 hours. The rivalry was known as Buggy Beats Bike in Baja. Sounds like something you did back in the UK, doesn't it?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Myers Manx became an overnight sensation as a result, and suddenly they were friendly races all across the Baja. It wasn't long before they realized they needed something more organized, and that was Mexican 1000. Guess who won the inaugural event?
Myers Manx?
You're on fire today! Yes, in 27 hours and 38 minutes. The official race was 100 miles shorter than the original route, but it's still impressive. The Mexican 1000 was later renamed to the Baja 1000 and is run to this day.
In 200 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I love that story. My abuela used to tell it to me at least once a year.
Hey, come quick! Papa Fernando needs your help!
Okay. I'll be right there.
In 100 yards, turn left. Yards, turn right. Turn right. Yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 100 yards, turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Oh, right. I get it now.
To be honest, though, it was me who needed your help, not Papa Fernando.
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
It's this new street racing crew that's been hanging around. I think they're here to see what you can do. Let's show them. Toy, he's eager. But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just a finish line. So keep to the route and get there first. It's hard to overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City, and there were lines to come and see this new car. Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car, but a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967. And in '71, El Bocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today. That is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, Sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready. I have a brilliant idea.
Another one. What happened to the previous idea?
This one is better. Meet me in town.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. yards. Turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I have two cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a seventh-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico. Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play. The first generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the seventh generation? The seventh generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest. The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest. I'm a fair man. I'll let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
I'll take the Golf GTI.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. roundabout. Take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. I see what you're doing, but you still can't win. What a race! I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. What a race! I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat. I have a story to tell you, my friend, about the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp? I'll pick you up.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. 100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait? In 100 yards, turn sharp left. Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Good luck. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. arrived at your destination.
That's the old wolf.
No, no, that's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp. Haley asked us to clear some debris, and I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks. Careful there! And now, let me introduce you to the Ford Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that's a hecking good wolf.
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that brush and stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No, no. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150, but the Lobo is the elite F-150. Great. Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage. I've got 1,400 horses and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. What a race! The difference 40 years makes! Hey there! So, look at this. 1,400 horses of electric Ford Mustang. Get in! Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach-1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach-E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach-E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. Hey, I have to give this back! Be careful with it. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes. Hey, this isn't your Mach-E. Be careful with it. I have to give it back. And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have found it. Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead.
I'll help you find the barn finds, remember. I just got the 40 francs.
This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes.
How was your day?
And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have, found it.
It's our you don't gotta talk.
Okay, this one will be epic. I found the Porsche Carrera. You know what that means?
Racing? And what do you mean, found?
In a barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato.
Gotta go, man, but have an amazing day.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Alright, my mic back on. Oh, snap. That's crazy. My mic been off this whole time, dog. Hold on real quick. Real quick, my bad. Yo. Let's see. Now I gotta holler at bro real quick. My mic was off. Hey, good looking, Ant-Man. Appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see here.
I'm back.
Oh, there you. Hey, my bad, Fancy Monk, bro. My mic was off. Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
why?
No, because I think I made a mistake and hit it on my controller. Because I'm not playing with the steering wheel right now. But no, bro. To answer all your questions, so I'm gonna put the game on pause because I actually want to holler at you too, bro. Like um. Yeah, that's why. Cause I was asking how was the F4, how did the F40 go when you found it? That's a bad ride, ain't it? And here I am thinking there was just a crazy delay in YouTube. My mic wasn't even on,
40 francs is amazing.
bro. Yeah. What class did you get it in so far?
Stop but still fast.
Oh, stop. Yeah, I think I got mine to like S2. I think
At the
that's
roundabout,
what I got mine
take the
in.
second exit.
And as far as my day, you asked me about my day, bro. Yeah, like.
At the roundabout,
My day been
take the
smooth, and
second
thanks to
exit.
Ant-Man, yo, I gotta say Ant-Man always got my back, bro. He was the one that called out my mic, and I'm just sitting here running my mouth, and
You have arrived at
yeah,
your
but my day
destination.
was smooth, man. You know, I got a lot of comic book stuff done. You know, got work out the way, regular stuff. Got home, did some more comic book stuff. Got a little bit of some animations done too. Then, like I said, I've been, this is my third week streaming, you know, 7 to 10. So I always want to make sure I hop on, man, and just like chop it up with people and just play the
This beauty
game,
got
really,
her
man.
name
Just
from the
catch a
Carrera
vibe. But
Panamericana.
yeah, how about
The
your
races
Monday?
don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do. There's Jamin. Guess he wanted one last race. Let's do this!
Whoa, okay, this is real drifty.
I'm going to church with my mom.
Oh, that's what's up. And that's what's up.
I'll see you later, my man.
All right, hey, y'all be smooth, man, and God bless. That's what's up. That's what's up.
God bless.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, that's the same. Ain't nothing like jumping on and having the ones that mess with you, man, come through on the stream and just come check in and holler at you, man. That's dope. That's super dope.
The first race had
I
132
said,
competitors, and everyone turned up.
man, if it was not
Amateurs to F1 drivers,
for the homie
men,
Ant-Man, I'd probably
women,
still be sitting here with my mic on mute.
anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando
Crazy.
did, but she
And I
thinks
think there's
Papa
a couple
Fernando
people
did
that came
everything.
through and said
I know
something.
we
I
used to go to the races with my
yeah,
grandfather.
they probably didn't hear me.
Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour. Not that I'd know anything about that. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it
I
gave
don't
us
know
the
if I'm gonna
most
make
famous
it. We're gonna
Porsche
see.
model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7
See if I can cut
was
through.
the first production
Oh,
street
yeah, we
racing
cutting through.
911. It was built on the 911S 2.0.
Oh, rock. Let me see. I'm gonna go back a little further. Yeah, cheating a little bit. I got off-road tires, so
and the popular choice
it
in
is
the
what
later
it is.
Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high-speed road stages.
Yeah, we made that.
This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great! And let me know if you, find any other cars like that.
Here. I'm sending a message. Let's see here. There we go on that. Go ahead. Alright, cool. Beat. Oh, what is this? Oh. Alright, my bad, y'all. That was an accident. Alright, so I think I'm about to go and start doing some more of these. Let's see. I want me a car. Okay. Oh, these would be easy to win too. I ain't even gonna hold it. Yes. I'll do these later though. I wanna knock out some of these off-road. How many of these I got? Crazy. Always ending up with mad wheel spins, but this is a good thing. Come on, with it. Come on, give me some more money. Ooh. Okay, I'll take that. I would have liked to have a Ferrari, but nah, I think I had to take this. Alright, I'll take 2,000, that's cool. Alright, so I'm driving this Porsche and okay. Oh, so I got 7 more races remaining. I got 166 points. Man, I need to boss up on something real quick. But before we do that, let's pinpoint the next race. So I am going to, actually I'm gonna light all these up, but I think most of these are already done. So here we go. I think I want to do this one because it looked like I tried this one, but I didn't get it. So and I got a few of them. We're gonna do this one last. The Goliath, yo, that's all the way around the track. That one cold. I like that one. So let's see. We're gonna rock out with the green ones. But where am I? Okay, so since my car is here, I'm gonna knock this one out. I swear, this Porsche, man, I love this Porsche. Matter of fact, let's stop and get this thing in all its glory, right? Y'all see it? GT2 RS 911. Can't go wrong with this car. Can't go wrong with this. Ooh-wee. This is the so if you don't know how to do like launch control, so a lot of people do this right here. They hold the brake and they press the gas and they take off. Now notice the difference. So you see the LC by the speedometer. So if you hold your drift button, which on the PS5 is a circle, you hold that down. That's your launch control. So you see that lit up? Yeah, that's your launch control. Yeah, if you drag racing anything and you got launch control, yeah, you'll take off on somebody real quick with that.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Oh, how many stars I get?
Turn left.
They didn't tell me how much more speed I needed.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's see. Yo, I forgot I had this. Wait. Man. I think I'm gonna do the BMW, and the only reason why I'm gonna do the BMW is because I want to do some things to it. Like this would be another vehicle that I put like on my book information on. I forgot about that truck down below though. I think it's called like I forgot the name of it. The Rally Fighter, I think that's what it's called. Local Motors. I'm not gonna lie, yo, this BMW be getting down these M3s, and there's a reason why these things sell $12 million. Like if you can buy it for $48,000, but you can turn around and sell it for over $12 million. These cars are hitting Jews. A lot of people don't know that. Anything that you do to this car is gonna perform well. So just know that. That's why they sell so high. You can do literally anything with this car and it's gonna outperform dang near anything. So I thought I was about to jump over the Jag. I was about to say, oh, hold on now. Is that a Bentley? That is a Bentley. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. So I've never seen that look like the man, stop playing. Hey, if anybody know how to get this, what? Nah, that's okay. I mean, disrespectful for the way this guy is driving a Bentley, but yo. Yeah, that's crazy. I need to get all these pictures in there. All these cars in the picture. I promise me that wasn't me yawning. Flying Spurs, what that was. All right, nice. And another thing, this is the best way to get all your pictures up because as you see, I only got 46 pictures taken out of 902 cars. Every time y'all start a race, just start taking pictures and trust me, you're going to get what you need. The Flying Spur W12. Well, I'll tell you this, definitely heavy enough to do some dune racing. Slide in there. Slide in, slide out. Yo, they killing me up there. Hold on now. Oh, that's where I get them turns. Yep, I get them on the turns. That gotta be an electric car pulling off like that. That's crazy. They slapping me right now. I missed that. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. All right, here we go. I'm a little sloppy. There we go. Let's slow my roll. Come on now. I should have backed up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna back up more. Yeah, whatever. I cheated, so what? Games cheat all the time. Forza just made it a little easier. Oh, that's like the black edition Mercedes-Benz. I don't think that's electric. I think that car like, I don't know, I think that car is called like the Lycan or something like that. Well, you gonna give me that raggedy jump? Yo. Make it hard for a pimp. Nah. I don't know. I think that's one reason I don't really like the off-roading races. Because I'm not good at like taking jumps. I don't know how to angle the car in certain jumps. So And I can hear this dude in my headphones. What side is he on? I was about to say I'm about to block the mess out of him. Nope. Knock that out. We're gonna knock this one out too. Why not? Actually, I'm tripping.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
So I'm right here. Slide in here real quick. I need something I can actually turn into an absolute beast off-roading. And I would like it to be electric. So I think I got an idea, but I don't know if I just ran past my idea. Here we go. I think I'm gonna run with this. Let me see. Do I want to? Nah, not really. I ain't gonna. Nah. Oh, nope. I know what I want to do. Got him. Porsche, the one I just won. This one. Yes. Between this one and this one, so yeah, I know the homie, he Jacob did something cool with this one. This car is super old. I'm rocking with this one. So yeah, I'm gonna do something with this, but I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. We back. All right. So, look like this thing is already crazy. That looks so funny. I need some heavy rims on this thing to actually get it to, but oh no. We're rocking out with those. I don't even know why, but why not? Actually, that's crazy because you would think the heavier the rims. No, that ain't gonna help me. Get rid of those. All right. Definitely all-wheel drive. Let's see what this do. Oh. Ten gears. I think I know what I'm gonna do with that. Off-road. Really? All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this at an A class. None of this is helping my off-road. Literally. Ooh-wee. Whatever. So gearing, we are making this thing for acceleration. 188 miles an hour. I'm probably never going to reach that speed. So there we go. We'll go with that. Springs, definitely can sit up higher. All right. So definitely keeping that on there. Yeah, this thing looks pretty crazy. We're gonna load, of course, my stuff on here. Of course, we gotta do this. It won't be right if I did. That's decent. Oh, no. Super decent. Got some other sponsors on here too. My homies, it's YouTube and it's gaming channel for Twitch. Investor KD. I'm gonna throw him on the card too. Get all this stuff on. Should be set. All that stuff is still okay. Well, they just make it more official, but they can actually see it. That. Let me get Investor KD name on there too. But there's a few more that I need to make, just, you know, so I got them. I want to throw this. You can actually see it. I might change that to black. Let's see. Yep, showing up can. Alright, there we go. I just got to do this. Put all this stuff on the other side. Alright, so. And I'll throw those on. That right there. I shall move these. Crazy. Perfect. Good. We're definitely good on that. That looks good.
100 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Honestly, should have did that info. I wasn't even thinking. That'll be it. That's the next one I hook up though. Nasty work. This off-road and stuff is definitely not clean. I want to grab something else. Man, reset that. Ooh, ooh, got the Lambo out. Let's see what we do with this thing. Oh, snap. Okay, Lambo. Man, don't play with the bull, right? I think I just found my favorite off-road vehicle. And it's kind of a bully. Yo, hold on now. Okay. What's that? Get out the way, please. The fact that this thing actually handles good in the dirt and turns like it's on a road is, yeah, this is, oh goodness, hold on, yeah, alright, I think this Lambo just made me like off-road. I'm definitely about to put on my little stickers on this thing. Look at this. Man, come on, don't do it like that, Lambo. Really? You want a competition like that, bro? Look at man. I don't know, they went off with this Lambo. So wow, this Lamborghini is so freaking crazy. Yeah, this off-road Lambo is sick. Stupid sick. It handles off-road like a champ, and it feels like you're actually on the road with this thing. Like just off the line, the first jump, I jumped over almost all the cars. Like, come on, yo. They're really gonna put something like this on here? Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, any race, any off-road competition that I have, or anything that I do, I'm gonna be in this. This is it. First it was the Porsche Taycan, but I don't know, this Lamborghini is different. I mean, of course it's different. Lambos usually don't do this kind of stuff, but we're saying. Man, this thing is off the freaking chain. No way I thought this Lambo would handle this good off-road. Listen. Off-road and Lamborghini. Wow. Yeah, I just found my favorite vehicle to off-road with. This Lambo has no chill. Sterrato. Oh, I thought I was about to get the Nissan. Yo, this thing is crazy. Actually, what am I confused? completing. I'm completing a bunch of stuff that I don't even know that Oh, I can do this in any Ford. Alright, well. Alright. Okay. So I think actually I need to put the festival in there so I know. Alright, there we go, right here. I did that.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Definitely gonna be doing the rest of my races with this, so I'm pretty sure when it comes to like the Lambo, oh man, this would be nice to two-tone. Skip it. Would I be wrong to slant it? I don't think I would be. Man. Some odd reason, I think I gotta put that on the top. We'll see. I at least want to make it match a little bit so it don't look so too sloppy, I guess, right? So I think the top is how I do this. Oh. Low. I think what I was trying to do is, yep, that's what I was trying to do. So there we go. It's all about the promotion. There we go. All about the promotion, man. I think I did. How do I do this one? That's the good looking, all right? Yeah, all right, we're gonna keep that there. Then, nope. So, now, going where they can get it. That's crispy. And actually, the other side of me had a Barnes and Nobles. Say it ain't so. Yes, it is. What up, Barnes and Nobles? Thank y'all for selling my book. Amazon, y'all too. Author House Publishing, making this possible. That looks, yeah, that looks like it's supposed to be there. That's crazy. Yep. Then I'm gonna throw his big old head on the front. Like that. I doubt if people even read it being that small, but yo. Alright, I'm done. That's crazy. Got kicked off the game again.